Thank you, Chairman Takano, and welcome Representative Elzey to the VA Committee or HVAC. My amendment would extend the applicability of a portion of the underlying bill that authorizes interim leasing and another section that appropriates lease funding by an additional year until 2025. As it currently stands, it would end in 2024. One of the major medical facility leases that was proposed by the VA in the most recent budget submission is actually in Beaufort, South Carolina, in South Carolina's first congressional district, in my district. My understanding is that congressional authorizations for VA major medical facility leases used to be a comparatively simple process, but due to a change in how the CBO scored VA major medical facility leases in 2012, Congress has been at basically a standstill on VA lease authorizations for the last decade. The underlying bill would address this by providing the VA with additional leasing authorities and bringing the VA leasing more in line with the General Services Administration, who manages leases for the rest of the federal government. I wish that members would have had the opportunity to thoroughly discuss this proposal in committee before, of course, I brought it up and asked for a vote on it today. The fact that we didn't have the opportunity, I think, is a shame, brought about by what's so far been this year a very partisan reconciliation process in just about every committee I've sat in on, that the majority in DC is using to rush $3.5 trillion in this massive spending bill in Congress. That said, Congress's inability to act quickly to authorize VA major medical facility leases, this isn't putting our veterans first. And each of us here want to do what's best for all of our veterans across the country. We've got to find a way to move forward in providing veterans with the leased facilities that they need in, I believe, a much more efficient and much more timely manner. And I'm hopeful that this could have been addressed today. For that reason, I'm supportive of the lease authorities and the underlying bill. I hope that they will provide veterans in South Carolina across the country and communities large and small with increased access to high quality care for years to come. I'm sure it was just an oversight on part of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle to allow some of those additional leasing authorities to expire in 2024 at the end of Biden's term, but we really should extend that an additional year. That would give the VA more time to put these authorities, these leasing authorities, to good use. It would also give lawmakers more time to weigh how well these authorities are working and decide whether they should be permanent. I hope all of my colleagues on the committee would support this amendment, and I yield back, Mr. Chairman.